favorite part, man, it is 100% the well track. So this week we bringing up Larry June, dope well track, man. Let's go a little further. So he says, talking to my mom about real estate and ATL, passive income when I'm asleep, it's coming still. Took the bus down, roll it back, that's Lil Ninja stiff. I gotta make investments because it can get ugly quick. Baby, we ain't on the same ish. I gotta cut you off. We cut from a different cloth, but you know it's all love. I want you to understand something right here. He said, talking to my mom about real estate and ATL. That means he having a conversation. If y'all know Larry June, tell him Trap shouting him out, man. You're talking to my mom about real estate and ATL. That's a powerful conversation because he's talking to his mama about real estate. That's powerful. Him and his mama should watch Trappin Tuesday. I want you to know that the wealth conversation has to be a dialogue that is now fundamentally familiar in your family. Say that again. The wealth dialogue has to be familiar in your family. He said, passive income when I'm asleep is still coming. Watch this. I took the bus down Rolly back. That's Lil Ninja stuff. He said, ish. Got to make investments because it can get ugly quick. Let's just stop right there. I want y'all to know the bus down Rolly is some Lil stuff. I want you to understand that, Jose, you got to bleep that out. I want you to understand that because once you bust the Rollie down, you take away the value. Once you put rims on the Bentley, you done made it a Buick. Bruh. You heard Kim Kardashian. You don't put a bumper sticker on a Bentley. You don't bust down a Rollie, fam. I'm about to tell y'all something else. Them diamonds that them jewelers be selling y'all in them bust downs, they be fake. Them diamonds that the jeweler be selling you in a bust down be fake. You can't even sell the jeweler the bust down back for the same price. He gonna want at least $50,000, $15,000 cheaper. Once you bust down the Rollie, you take away the value, fam. If you're gonna get the Rollie with diamonds, make sure it's factory. He said, I got to make investments because it can get ugly quick. I want you to understand something, yo. If you spend all your money on stuff you don't need, there's going to be a point in time where you're going to have to sell the stuff you need. If you spend all your money on things you don't need, there's going to be a time where you got to sell the things you need. Because the bust down roller you spent all that money for is worth less than that now. Then he said, baby, we got to cut you off. He said, baby, we ain't on the same ish. Got to cut you off. Listen, I want y'all to know something. This go for men and women. Homie, check this out. Just because she fine don't mean she it. Ladies, just because he handsome don't mean he it. If it ain't about growth, go ahead and let it go. Don't let that lustful eye fool you. Don't let Instagram eye candy fool you, men and women. I ain't just talking about the men, I'm talking about the women too. He good, he could do all the workouts and all that, but when you talk about money, he don't know nothing. And he don't want to learn. It's okay if you don't know, but it's a thing if you don't want to learn. It's cool if you don't know it. I'm going to teach you. Now, if you don't want to learn, it's a different story. I want you to do this moving forward. When you dating somebody, men or women, I want you to ask them what's the last investment they made. Simple. Simple. Sit down, take out to dinner. What's good, boo? Man, I'm so glad to see you, man. You know, I just want to know, man, what's the last investment you made? I just smoked your ass. What's good, boo? Man, I'm good. Man, you look so good. You so handsome. What's your investment account look like? Huh? I just smoked your ass. Man, what's good, boo? Man, I'm good. Man, I just bought my first rental property. You got one? I just smoked your ass. Man, what's up? You so handsome. Girl, you look so good. Boy, you get dividends? What that is? I just smoked your ass. What's up, Queen? What's up, King? You watch Trappin too? What's that? I just smoked your ass. Next. All right, man. So, today has been amazing, y'all. A lot of conversations we had. I told y'all tonight was going to be one of them nights. But, man, I'm going to be real, man. We come up here, we have fun, we play, we joke, because I realize that learning has to be fun. For me, before I came, I didn't see nobody, I'm just being real, I didn't see nobody doing stocks and T-shirts and hoodies. Before me, when I got on the gram, and I'm not saying I saw everybody in suits and ties, that I saw that was talking about stocks, they was in suit and ties. And so for me, when I started talking about stocks, I needed the relatability. When I looked on Instagram, I saw a whole bunch of people with memes, and I saw a whole bunch of people with pictures, but I ain't see no person. And so I said, I'm going to just talk about it being me. I'm going to talk about it in a language that I know how to talk about it in. I'm going to talk about it in a way that I learned it. And so as I have evolved and as I have learned, I realize that verbiage and representation are important. We live in a country that is pretty fond of believing it has made significant racial and economic progress. And even in the most dismal way, in some ways we have slightly moved the needle. But in most cases, it was by force. And I'm not talking racially. I'm talking economically, and I'm talking about by class. I'm not talking black or white. I'm talking classism. There is a vivid hostility that is the byproduct from the residue of poverty. While I'm aware that every trapper doesn't come from poverty, I do note that everyone that listens to me wants to improve financially. The cadence that flows from improvement also says that there's an inadequacy somewhere. So in order to improve, you must make the inadequate area better. So the process of improvement means we must tear down, we must demolish, we must go through pain. The pain is where we relate. That pain comes in the form of poverty, it comes in the middle class. That pain is where we see that there's a life that we need to achieve. That pain, though, is where we realize that somebody has put a cap on a life that we feel that we can attain. That pain tells us that I may not be in poverty, but my people know what check the check is. That pain means that I know what it's like sometimes to have to go without. That pain may not be as severe as one person's, but it still knows that I've touched what it is like to be financially suffocated. So my question to you is, can you trust the version of you that you are trying to evolve into? See, because Because that person only lives in your mind and that person only lives in your heart. You've never truly met that person, but you know you want to be that person. Can you trust that person? Because a person who has no financial knowledge, once they get the money, they're headed for self-destruction. So can you trust that person? See, the farmer has to trust the seed. The caterpillar has to trust the butterfly. You, each and every one of you, are good soil. But whatever you choose to ignore, you are destined to repeat. You're hungry to break the starvation of being wealth deprived. You're hungry to break those generational curses. And for some of us, there's no evidence in our family that what you're attempting to do is possible. But there's something in you that's planted. There's something in you that fights every day. There's a fire in you that consistently burns. You are good soil. And in you is planted a good seed. That seed must be nurtured. That seed must be groomed. That seed must be fertilized. Some of you are just good seeds in bad soil. You got to be rerooted. You got to be planted somewhere different. There are consequences to commitment. There's consequences to breaking down new barriers. There's new environments that you must walk into. You must be the little fish in the big pond. You are the person that gives birth to the future opportunities. You are the one. So you got to sacrifice. You got to take the scars. You got to be the one that your family don't understand and you get frustrated because they don't understand. But I'm telling you, the reason why they get frustrated and the reason why they don't understand, because you have yet to accomplish what you are telling them they need to do. Go out and accomplish it. Because the minute you accomplish it is the minute that they cannot deny the results. And the minute they not only think of what's possible, but the minute they touch it, feel it, and taste it, they can't unsee it. The minute you put them in a situation, the minute you put them in an environment, the minute you make their money make money for them, the minute you show them the power of investing, the minute you show them that every dollar earned does not have to come from clocking in to somebody's job. The minute you show them that wealth is possible, the minute you show them that we don't have to get it out the mud, we can get it out the market, is the minute you make it real. You are good soil. You just need to be nurtured. You just need to be groomed. You just need to be fertilized. And Trappin Tuesday is that fertilizer. It's your boy, the Wallstreet Trappin, man. I appreciate y'all for coming in this Tuesday, this Trappin Tuesday. I need you to know that we love y'all and we appreciate y'all. Next week, I want y'all to invite somebody that you know, man. Listen, man. Every Thursday at 5 o'clock, we drop the audio on all podcast platforms. Check out that audio experience. Do me a favor, man. Get the likes up, get the shares up. Tell somebody about this channel. Listen, we are at 27,000. Let's get to 30,000 subscribers by the end of February. I know we can do it. Also, go on every platform and download it, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'm going to see y'all next week. Listen, we don't have to get it out the mud, y'all. We get it out the market. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trap. I love y'all. I'm out.